Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are Sean Diddy Combs, you are sitting there looking at Young Thug and his plea deal sent from heaven, saying, "Well, K, why not me? It's not you, Diddy, because Young Thug wasn't on there on any weird mess. It was just good old fashioned American violence, not mixed in with you. He wasn't on sicko mode with some lace rock. But you know what? Let's get into it because Diddy thinks he's too bit slick. Diddy thinks he got a secret weapon. Diddy thinks he found a cheat code. And Diddy is in for a rude awakening because everybody says the feds see Diddy's whole MO. He see what he got planned up and they are ready for him. And there is no way this bail is going to be actually denied. Now to be approved. Listen to this, right? If you guys don't know, Kalina Harper, she was 1/3 of Dirty Money. You know, she was up there on that one show. I forget what it's called. Go watch her interview, the black and white one, where she was acting a fool, looking lost, looking lonely, looking scared, looking confused, looking happy, angry, and jealous all at the same time. Which is to say she looked like she got into Diddy's Tucci stash. Now, we're not saying she did, but it does look like something's going on. She might need some rest. But all jokes aside, right? New reports are coming out saying that Diddy actually thinks that train wreck of an interview is going to be his saving grace. And they are saying that he is willing to spend whatever and whoever in order to make sure that Kalina's sworn affidavit can be read during his bail trial, because he thinks, and we'll see if it's true, that the reason he got the obstruction of justice charge is because he called Kalina, according to her, 54 times. But get this, they have now gotten Kalina on payroll. They have now gotten Kalina check. Kalina, well, here's the thing. Is Kalina on Diddy's payroll? Who knows? But it seems like she has a renewed interest in not just downing Cassie, but talking about what a good, loving, supportive person Diddy is. Just like Young Miami. Remember, she was sitting up there talking about, he made me feel like a woman. He made me feel so secure, like I could rest. I said, not you writing fan fiction and love notes to Satan Incorporated, to Lucifer's child, not you running all that mess. Hold on really quick. Anyway, it seems like Kalina wanted a piece of Young Miami's alleged $50,000 a week paycheck. And baby, she trying to see what she getting. I will say, Kalina looked like she hit hard times in that interview. And on top of that, it looked like he underpaying her again, because you don't go from paying somebody $5,000 a show when you get in $250,000 actually paying them their worth. I'm just saying, once a fool, always a fool. Once a lick, always a lick. Anyway, let's get into this because, again, Diddy has a secret weapon. They seem to think that Kalina is the key to his obstruction of justice. They seem to think that if Kalina will say, it's cool, I wanted him to call me 54 times, they seem to think that at the end of the day, he will get out on bail. Now, is this right? I don't know, right? But in the interview, Kalina Harper did address Diddy calling her 56 times and says that wasn't witness tampering. That's effing real. Cause what B was effing lying. Dawn's a weird MFer. Oh, gosh. This is your star witness, Diddy. This is who's going to get you off. Someone whose rent you are allegedly paying, if we can believe the rumors. Somebody whose employee worked for you. Someone who not only did you call 56 times, but you had them post something, and when you did, money was exchanged. You do realize that the feds are not as dumb as you lead us to believe, Diddy. You do realize that the feds actually have proof to back up. And you do realize that the streets are saying they don't just have Kalina. Just like they came with this whole defense trying to dog Cassie out, and they don't realize that there are more people there, okay? Now, I do want to say about this quote, let's get back to it. She addresses Diddy calling her 56 times. That wasn't witness tampering. That's effing real, because what B was effing lying. Dawn's a weird MFer. No, Kalina, you're the weird MFer. You are weird on that interview. You're weird for defending Diddy. You were weird in the weird, jealous, oblivious things about you talking to Cassie. When she was on the interview, Cassie wasn't queenly. She wasn't woman. She didn't make Diddy feel like it was okay to handle his billions and raise his children. Cassie, a 19-year-old, didn't make Diddy feel like she was capable of raising 7 children, 6 children, how many children he had. Not even that. Queenly abilities. It wouldn't have been me. Kalina, who are you? It wouldn't have been me. It wouldn't have been you, Kalina. It will never be you. And that's why you mad. Wouldn't be me. You sat there and saw a woman get dog walked, but to you, that's just normal part of a relationship. You want to know why Cassie don't have cars and houses and boats. She flying her family out first class and buying them cars. Pardon? Are you mad? Well, what's really funny about this quote is because why didn't you pick up the previous 55 times? Kalina sounds like in my opinion, that she's really pissed that other women were getting paid and not her. That's what you mad about. You mad that everybody else got paid but you and they weren't deserving. You mad you walked into Cassie's house and she had 80-foot cathedral ceilings and glass everywhere and it looked like Planet Krypton and you was getting paid $5,000. You mad at Cassie for having a lavish abode, but you was never mad at the mofo. You was never mad at the mofo who was only paying you $5,000 so he could pay Cassie's rent. Again, baby, this is misplaced anger. This is misplaced anger. How is this allowed to happen, Kalina? How are you more mad at the people that decide to stand up for themselves and get a bag than you are for still praising and glorifying the person that had you living in your terms, regular and middle class? Again, that wasn't witness tampering. So let me get this straight. The feds allegedly, and when I say allegedly, this is based off of things that I've heard, and plus I think things we read in the court documents, if they are talking about Kalina, they are saying that they have him on transcript saying, yo, what's going on? You gonna make that statement? Don't worry. I'll talk to my accountant. The rent's gonna stay paid. It's gonna keep getting paid. The lease gonna keep getting paid. They approved this mofo called you at least 56 times. You are saying 56 times. If you're admitting to 56 times, baby, it's probably 120. Double that, right? Double that, then add on 10. It's probably 122. Okay? So you're admitting the feds have tape of him calling you, telling you what to say, telling you that people are going to be in contact with you. And if you say this, don't worry, all the bills going to be paid. And because Diddy ain't pay you-ish and nickel and dimed you when you literally built his career and was 1/3 of the reason why the last train to Paris, or as Diddy likes to refer to it, train music, was so successful, right? Because this mofo was paying you $5,000 in an appearance while you were working like a dog and he was getting $250,000. Because he lowballed you so much, you have a middle-class lifestyle that you mad about. And that middle-class lifestyle seems like Diddy wasn't responsible for. Because you got a middle-class lifestyle, Diddy now can 100%. Also, he got to pay your rent. And that's enough for you to change your story or say what Diddy wants you to say. Mark Agnifilio even admitted in court that, well, they did call, but they were just calling to see if she wanted to make a statement. And later on, she decided she did. So there's a clear line between make this statement. This is what you want me to say. Here's money. I'm paying your bills. Right? And then the statement was posted. Is that not bribery, coercion? Not even to mention, they claim that they got Diddy on threats, violence, and also threats of violence. Again, it's not just Kalina, but Kalina, you are light work. You are the easiest one that they can prove. Is this worth it? Is this worth it? I guess Kalina want to escape that middle class hell that Diddy put her in. And again, that's another thing with the minds about the people that work with them. What's wrong with being middle class? Prosecutors, what's wrong with being middle class and having your integrity request? What's wrong with being their identity as accusers? Listen, they said,
What's wrong
Diddy's
with
request
being
for victim
poor
names
and
should be
having
denied
integrity?
on the basis that it's
Why can't
tantamount
they
to
be
request
rich
for
and
early
having,
disclosure of the government's
integrity?
witness list.
Again,
Something he's
there's
clearly
so
not entitled
much
to at this
going on.
extremely
I
early stage of the
actually
proceedings.
don't know what to
Again,
say
there's lots of
except
evidence to
for,
prove that.
if this
Moreover,
is Diddy's
early
secret
disclosure
weapon,
of witnesses
is
is
this who
especially
Diddy
unwarranted here,
thinks
where there are
is going to
serious
get
concerns
him
of
out of
witness
jail?
safety and
Maybe.
obstruction. Prosecutors
All I can
accuse
do
Diddy of
is
attempting
laugh.
to co-opt his criminal proceeding to
uh-huh.
defend against
Anyway, y'all,
civil
listen,
litigation.
let me know what you
Filed
think
by
in the
anonymous
comments. There is
accusers.
going to be
The
more
judge
news
overseeing
coming
at
out
least
there, but
one
yeah,
of those civil cases
Kalina could let
just
that in the
rejected
drafts. And Diddy, I hope Kalina is
the
your
woman's
secret
attempt
weapon,
to proceed under
because
pseudo
just
name.
like y'all was
Sarah,
going
there is a
hard thinking
presumption
all
of
you had to do
openness
was
in judicial
Cassie,
proceedings.
so
But
ain't gonna be
listen,
anything. But again,
this is why so many
she's
people
basically
don't. Let's chop this
listen,
down because I really do have some
y'all, the
thoughts.
feds.
One,
It's not
yo,
witness
I
tampering
didn't
because
think
the
Diddy
person
leaked
that
his
is
own tape,
taking
and
the
I'm not
payoff,
joking. I know you're
right?
saying that would be
The
the
person
dumbest
that
thing
is
ever,
taking
but
the
has
payoff
Mark
has said
Agnifilo
it's
done
not
the
witness
dumbest thing
tampering.
ever? Again,
Anyway, y'all, let me know what
maybe
you think in the
he is
comments.
some
We'll talk to y'all
whiz
later.
kids
Bye.
lawyer and he's playing 6D chess and we don't understand what's going on. But right now, everything I see is fail, 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 and another thing. Okay? Cassie, Roger Bond said Cassie got a copy of the tape. However, let's also not forget that Cassie has signed numerous contracts with Diddy, not just the last one. My sources tell me that Cassie actually turned over her copy of the tape to Diddy years ago. Now, she might have kept another copy, which if she did, it would be fun. But Diddy is the only person in possession. Diddy thought that they were coming after him for only DV charges. Diddy didn't think that racketeering, sex trafficking, RICO charges were coming. So Diddy's team, I believe, may have, just hear me out, this is all theory, may have strategically leaked it because he's so used to H-Town stomping women, he thinks it's no big deal. Think about it. Every woman he's been with, people got stories of what he's done to them. So he thinks that it's nothing wrong with it. It will blow over. He can recover. He came out and then gave that lame apology. Yo, it's a sick man. Yo, it's all love. I've grown. He was actually shocked, appalled, and anger at the fact that the world was disgusted at him and the world was saying, oh, no, you gotta pay. He was shocked that the world was so disgusted by him. Okay. In any case, as you guys can clearly see, someone leaked the tape. The government is 100% saying it was not us. The government is also telling Diddy, we are not giving you the witnesses' names because you know, I know, and your lawyers know that you are not entitled to those names so early in the process. They literally told Diddy, stop playing in our MFing faces. Now, the victim that's going to have to release her name, that's something for a different time. I will say this. If I was that lawyer, I would file for an emergency injunction because by Diddy being locked up like Hannibal Lecter in a federal detention center because they consider him a danger. If I was that other girl's lawyer, I would say, it's not about my privacy. It's the fact that the government thinks this man is a threat. So if a government thinks this man is a threat and he is running a criminal organization, why does my name need to be out there? Again, I don't know why the judge in that case thought it was a good idea. I do know that that lawyer needs to file an emergency appeal for an injunction stopping the judge's orders until they can review the new evidence that the federal government actually does have against Diddy. Because again, the bail hearing is November 4th. I would argue, Your Honor, my client's name should remain a secret until November 4th because we are not arguing about a civilian. We're arguing about me suing the head of a suspected criminal organization. You guys listen. And anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. This is going to be a heavy Diddy upload day. I'll try to go live later, but yeah, the judge is saying it wasn't us. And if it wasn't the prosecutors and it wasn't Cassie, then like whatever remains, no matter how stupid and improbable, well, who else could it be? Cassie, Diddy, government, only players. The government says Diddy knows for a fact they didn't even have that tape. And at the time CNN aired it, and on top of that, they didn't come into possession of the tape through grand jury proceedings. So what the F are you really talking about? You know, again, this is going to unfold. We're waiting to hear Diddy's team's responses. Again, they will twist anything they need to get the effect they want. But y'all, keep an eye on the space. I know we are. Anyway, I'll try to go live later. This is still going to be a heavy upload day. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.